name's Deanna Devries. I'm a metalsmith and I live in Los Angeles, California. What was like life growing up? My mom was really young when she had me, so my grandparents helped out a lot with raising me until my mom married my stepdad. It was not the worst life, but it was tough. We were broke. It was a stressful household, wasn't always the most positive environment. Didn't foster a lot of creativity, but amazingly I ended up with a creative career and feel like a pretty well-balanced person. No, definitely not. But always experimenting with expression, self-expression. In high school, I was in theater. In college, I danced. I play music. I've been in a band, and then being a metalsmith has just been one of those ways that I've expressed myself, and it's one of the ways that I could see a pathway into a career, into a design career. Yeah, for sure. It's metalsmithing was dominant, like goldsmithing, definitely dominated by men. And now, though, I think in the past 30 years, many women are in the field, and especially because of jewelry design, I think it appeals to a lot of women. So. They've always inspired me and challenged me to do my best. So many of my friends that are successful happen to be successful in the realm of being an artist. So it lets me know that it's a possibility for me, and it's possible to have that lifestyle. It's possible to achieve those goals, especially when some of those women I've been with since college, and some of them even since high school. So, yeah, it's really inspiring, and they're always really encouraging. So steady. Oh, for sure, all the time, wondering if it's good enough, or if I should. I always have doubts if I should be doing what I'm doing, but I know in the back of my mind I'm not going to stop. Even if I'm not making work, if any of the ways I'm expressing myself and making work aren't suitable for supporting myself, I still know that no matter what, I'm going to be making work. I mean, if I have to work a part-time job in the meantime, no big deal. It's just another experience, maybe another avenue to find other means to create work. I'm really fortunate to have gone to college in Boston, Massachusetts, and I live in Los Angeles, California, both very liberal places. In a way, I feel like I'm in somewhat of a bubble. So as a woman, I think sometimes I feel the pressure to lead a more traditional life, maybe by family, not so much friends, because I don't surround myself with friends that would look down upon women or judge women for what they're doing. But I guess family would be, more of a question of settling down or having kids and living a more traditional lifestyle, not traveling to places that are dangerous in the world or might have, where there might be risks. So regarding my work, I don't feel challenged or looked down upon in any sort of way. So, and regarding my work, I feel pretty supported. And also that might be due to whatever self-preservation efforts I've made as far as having the friends that I have and the people, the family that I choose to have around me.
Right.
Didn't
pretty devastated. I was out of the country when the election happened. Of course, I voted before I left. Had no idea that Donald Trump would have won. I found out, I know that my parents voted for Trump and that my sister-in-law and brother voted for Trump, which is really disheartening, and I'm going through multiple stages of disbelief, anger, grief. The biggest heartbreak is that I'm in a relationship with a woman, and my family has always supported that, but under Donald Trump's party cabinet, during his term, so much could change for us. The freedoms and liberties that we've fought for and have now could all be swept away within 4 years. And to know that my family took part in that untangling is something that I'm going to be dealing with and living with for a while, and I haven't confronted them yet because I just got back into the country, but I plan to make some serious moves to cut my family out of my life for a while unless they have a real come to Jesus moment and understand what they've done to affect my life.
And so
I didn't know how early.
There's nothing but fighting left right now, any way possible, whether it's petitions, protests, just being active in my community. But I think the one thing that I'm realizing is going to be the hardest, I think it's going to be engaging with my family. I feel like as a white woman who is part of the LGBTQ community, I feel like I need to stand up for my life and my rights, and I know that my family already supports that, but the hard part comes when you realize that, well, it's not just that they voted against. They voted about, they're supporting a candidate who's racist, who's misogynistic, who's xenophobic, and I really believe that it's the responsibility of white people to stop racism and to educate the people that they know have these biases and inform them. And I think that's where the hard work comes in, because I already feel so much pain and so much disappointment, but I think there's going to have to be I feel like I need to do so much more in regards to educating my family, the people closest to me, that what they, I don't know, on facts, on points. I don't know exactly what the strategy is, but I do know that I'm responsible for it. And leading up to the election, I do wish I had done more. I don't know, to find an opportunity in these times to make real change and to be able to stand up and transform fear, anxiety, depression, sadness into action and into educating people and inspiring people. I don't know, I feel like this answer is really weak, but for a strong woman, I don't know. God, just to be a role model, to be the role model that you don't have in your life, I guess. Oh no, our neighbor, we were building a chicken coop, and the neighbor was always watching us through the fence and commenting on things, and I had a chop saw out one day, and he always just had to be the nosy neighbor asking what we were doing, and he commented that, wow, for women, that was a pretty big saw. Did we borrow that from somebody, or how did we get it? And we're like, no, we own this. This is totally normal. What's wrong with you? And he's a school teacher who has a daughter.
Okay.
I got in a big fight with him on the street one day, though, and told him off. So I think he knows where I stand now, and brought that up.
Okay, I think you're free.
Oh, sorry.